Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2021. As you can see, we are still second from the bottom in the performance at the moment. But anyway, it's time to move on to the next Grand Prix. It's time for Silverstone, the home of the British Grand Prix. And as you can see, we've bolted some more parts of the car. We've now skyrocketed past our old team Williams, and we're up now to fourth from the bottom of the pack. Wowzers, me trousers. I cannot believe it. So hopefully we're going to get some decent points in the next two rounds of this championship. So practice has been completed. We've got some more lovely resource points. 1,296. And we got some more development boosts. Combustion engine, energy recovery, motor generator unit. Oh, fuck off now. Just fuck off. Stop winding me up with your stupid sayings. Bloody hell. So here we are at Silverstone with our gorgeous Alfa Romeo livery. Let's see what time we can pull in at the moment. As you can see, we're slightly up on our delta time. Let's see if we can pull in a decent time at Silverstone. So we're about to cross the line, and it's going to put us, oh my goodness, 7th position just behind Lance Stroll. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. As we accelerate forward out a little bit later qualifying, you can see, well, we dropped out of 12th position at the moment, but once again, we are slightly up on the delta's time. Let's have a look and see if we can improve on this and maybe get into the top 10. Let's have a look. I'm not quite sure that the delta's not too good as we cross. No, we haven't done it. We haven't done it. As we accelerate forward now to, as you can see on screen, it's the end of qualifying. In fact, that was it. And we're dropping already down the field. We're down to 14th position at the moment. Are we going to we're not going to improve, but are we going to drop down even more? But at the moment, it's still 14th place. Our teammate Giovinazzi is in 16th place. So we are beating our teammate, which is just what we need. Just what we need. So there you go then. Valtteri Bottas got pole in. Lewis in second place. We ended up in 14th position. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And 16th for Antonio Giovinazzi. I'm very happy with that. Very happy indeed. Okay then, let's do this.
Welcome along then to Great Britain and the Great Silverstone circuit for today's Grand Prix. Silverstone circuit then. It's 3.6 miles long and has a total of 18 corners. And of course, is no stranger to the rain. There won't be any DRS available in these conditions, but the Wellington and Hangar Straights are still good opportunities to tuck into the slipstream and make a pass. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Perez, Gasly, Leclerc, Sainz and Yuki Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Vettel, Esteban Ocon, the captain, Stroll, Giovinazzi, George Russell and Guan Yu Zhou, Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So it's time once again for the 5 laps to go out on the All Seasons career mode. We should go, and it's away we go. Oh, look at the conditions. It's absolutely pissing down with rain. We almost lose it. We almost lose it on the start, but we do lose a huge amount of positions there. Giovinazzi, our teammate, has got past us. We've got George Russell as well. This is absolutely unbelievable scenes. You could almost say biblical scenes as we're now. Oh, look at this though. It's a super duper dive from Hookster there. We're going for the Ferrari. Do we get through? Yes, we do. Up into 9th position. Well, he's recovered that superbly from a really bad start, has to be said. Up into 9th place, but as you can clearly see, it's absolutely pissing down with rain. It's raining cats, dogs, aunties, sausage rolls, Cornish pasties, Klingons, and whatever else you can throw at us. It is raining hard. We're on the 4 wet tyres for this stint, maybe for the whole of the race, because I don't think it's going to dry out before the end. So this is not going to be good for any kind of excitement in the race at Silverstone. Unfortunately, it's going to be a soggy, wet, damp Silverstone, which is pretty much how it usually is all the time, to be honest. And we are still in 9th position at the moment. We're chasing Charles Leclerc. I say chasing, sort of just staying about half a second behind him at the moment. And we've got Carlos Sainz behind us in the other sister Ferrari, of course, really going like crazy. We're going through the maggots and the Beckett section for the beautiful Silverstone circuit. Look at it, that's absolutely fantastic. And we've now got to take this sort of twisty right hand as we now go down the hangar straight for the first time in this Grand Prix. Carlos Sainz is looking very, very tasty behind us, trying to get past, but we're holding on to this 9th position. You can see visibly now the spray going everywhere. It is absolutely chucking it down with rain. Those 4 wets are really only just holding on to their adhesion levels in this wet condition race. But we will persevere. We will persevere as we're about to complete the first lap of the Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton puts in the fastest lap, so he must be in the lead of the race. And we're still holding on to this 9th position at the moment in the middle of a Ferrari sandwich. Leclerc and Carlos Sainz as we accelerate forward out to lap 3. No change in the position, still in 9th place. 2.7, no, now 3 seconds ahead of us is Charles Leclerc. Carlos Sainz once again, he's trying to get past us. He's trying every move in the playbook. Oh, bloody hell. With a little bit of contact with us there between Carlos Sainz. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, we still hold on to this 9th position at the moment. We accelerate forward lap 4. No change, still in the positions. But as I say that, Carlos Sainz is now going for a move around the outside of us. Are we going to fend him off? Yes, we squeeze him quite severely there, but managed to hold on to the place. So still in 9th for us. Carlos Sainz still harrying us behind and trying to get past. And right up our Jack Jones. Right up. Oh, we got wide. We got very wide. Can we hold it? Yes, we can hold it together. As we accelerate forward now to lap 5. Lap 5. Still in 9th position. Carlos Sainz is quite a way back. Now, I say that. We've gone very wide on the exit there. And Carlos Sainz. Oh, there's contact. Oh, God, there's contact. Carlos goes round. Oh, my goodness. It looks like a huge cluster behind. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And Carlos Sainz is out of the session and a safety car has been deployed. Well, that's of no use to us whatsoever in the wet conditions, but the safety car's come out after that collision with Carlos Sainz. We'll have to wait to the end of the race to see exactly what happened in the replays, but yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy, once again, the Hookster bites back as we accelerate forward to lap 7. So the end of the safety car period is right now, and we're about to go green again. We are behind Charles Leclerc. Now let's see if these cars clear off into the distance like they always seem to do on this game. Let's have a look and see if they do. And it's soon time to say green, 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 and go, go, go. And yes, there we go. And yes, look at that. Once again, they clear straight off into the distance, and we are left holding on desperately. And we got Yuki Tsunoda trying to get past us down the inside. Do we hold him off? Yes, we do. Wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Still in 9th place as we accelerate forward now to lap 10. So as you can see, we've now got Fernando. Oh no, and Alonso goes round. Oh no. Fernando Alonso has gone round as well. Another car with slight contact with the Hookster there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We've got yellow flags now. I think Fernando Alonso's got going again. Just look at the mini-map. Yes, Fernando is now still going. So now we're back to Yuki Tsunoda being the car behind us on lap 10 as we accelerate forward lap 13. It's the end of the race. Lewis Hamilton has won the race. It was quite boring in the end, but it always is on a completely sodden racetrack because, of course, no pit stop, so there's no strategy, no excitement whatsoever. But anyway, there you go. It's all over, and we are going to finish in the points. Yes, a couple of World Championship points for our little Alfa Romeo potato, so that's great news for us as we're about to come around the final corner now and cross the line in 9th place. Yes, well done, Hookster, well done. I'm happy with that, very happy indeed. Yes, I don't think Carlos Sainz is going to be very happy, but anyway. Driver of the day goes to the Hookster as well. Fantastic. Well, I think he deserved that, to be honest. I think he deserved that. And there is Total Wolf. Total Wolf, the Terminator. Is your name Sarah Connor? No, it's not. It's Jessica Chastain, yes. And there is famous F1 YouTuber Tiamat Marjuk. Yes, Benjamin Daly to the start. He's got a McLaren, don't you know? McLaren, yes. A proper racy car McLaren he has. Yeah, never uses it, just sits in his garage. But anyway, let's go on to the podium now. There he is. There's Lulu. Louie of Lewisham. Yes, there he goes. Trophy up high. He says, yes, I've done it again. If only you could do it in 2023. Ha 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 ha. And he can't. Anyway, there's Valtteri Bottas. Yes, go on, get that champagne down his neck, Valtteri. Anyway, let's go to the replay now and see exactly what happened between Hookster and Carlos Sainz. So here we go then. Here is Carlos Sainz. As you can see, the Hookster goes a little bit wide then. I think he just sort of squeezes Carlos a little bit. Oh, but he goes around the wet conditions. Oh, that's it. It's all over. He's hitting Alpine as well. You can see wing goes up in the air. But more important than that, his wheel falls off. So there you go for another view angle. Let's have a look. Oh, it was just tiny really. But he loses control and smacks into the Alpine car. Oh, my God. And there goes his wing. Disappears into the ether. Never to be seen again. So let's have one more look and see what's going on. Yes, this is, of course, the Alpine car. You can clearly see that he's got no wing on the car. So he's had to come in to the pits for another front wing to be put on his Alpine. So that's what happened there in the race. So there you can see 2 points for us, no points for Antonio Giovinazzi. Let's go to the standings and see where we are in the championship right now. Wowzers. Well, we have dropped down to 4th position now, but we're only 33 points at the moment behind the leader, which is currently Valtteri Bottas. Lewis in 2nd place, and Ricciardo, the Honey Badger in the McLaren, doing very well in 3rd position. And our teammate is in 17th. What a loser. We're 4th for the constructors. So let's move on to the next Grand Prix. It's time for Hungary. Let's hope we're hungry for some points. Ah, yes, that joke never gets old. Well, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Anyway, we're doing well in the aero, the chassis, the powertrain. It's all up to Spec 2 at the moment. Oh, God, but we've dropped down again. Anyway, practice has been completed and we got some more lovely saucy points. 1,092. Some more development boosts as well. Motor generator, energy recovery, turbo durability. Cock's sake. Cock's sake. So here we are at Hungary, and oh, for cock's sake, it's raining again. I don't believe it. The worst track on the calendar for the Hookster, and it ends up raining. This is not going to be good. Not going to be good. We're on intermediate, so not too bad. But anyway, we've crossed a lot at the moment, and we're currently in 9th position. Yes, 9th position, but 1.5 seconds behind the leader. As we accelerate forward a little bit later qualifying, you can see we've dropped down to 17th position. Our teammate is now ahead of us, Giovinazzi, but we are slightly up on the deltas, so we may be able to get past our own teammate. Let's see if we can. Oh, a little bit squirrely there, a little bit squirrely, but we managed to hold it together. We have lost a little bit of delta time, but let's see as we come around the final corner now. Oh, we've gained some time there. That's good. Let's see if we can get past Giovinazzi as we're about to cross the line. Can we? Can we? Yes, we bloody well can. 13th position. Get in there, my son, as we accelerate forward now to almost the end of qualifying. And look at this. Hold the phone, everyone. We're all on dry tyres. We're all on dry tyres. Oh, my goodness. We're in 15th place and dropping down like anything. But look at the deltas. Look at the deltas. 5 seconds ahead now. 5 seconds ahead. But is this going to be enough? It's 16th position for us at the moment. Oh, we are dropping down every single second. 17th place now. But look. 6 seconds up on the deltas. Surely this is going to be a good time. Surely this is going to be great as we're about to cross the line. And it's going to be... I don't know. We'll have to wait. Charles Leclerc got pole in the Ferrari. Unbelievable scenes. Where did we end up then? Oh, for fuck's sake. 18th position in that race. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me?
It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of the Formula One World Championship. We don't expect too many retirements at this track. There are plenty of current and former drivers with flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher. He made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. 14 corners then for our drivers to navigate at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring today. It's 6 lefts and 8 rights around a lap here, with average speeds in the region of 120 miles per hour. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday puts him on pole, and talented Spaniard Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Bottas, Fernando Alonso and Perez, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Vettel and Antonio Giovinazzi, Ocon, Russell, Lewis Hamilton and Mick Schumacher, Stroll, Gasly, the captain and Guan Yu Zhou. Norris, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the all-seasons career mode, and we say go, 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 and it's, away we go from 17th place in the grid. Pretty decent start, has to be said. We got Hamilton, we got Stroll, we got Schumacher, we got Gasly in front of us. We're going to go to turn 1. This is going to get very, very tight indeed. What's he going to do? He's going to do his customary dive straight down the middle of all of them. Oh, bloody hell, contact with the Red Bull of Sergio Perez. And we got Verstappen in front of us as well, but I think we're going to go for a move down the inside of this next turn and get past Verstappen. Yes, we do. Any contact? No. Verstappen's still off to the right-hand side, and we get through. It's a clean move from Hookster up into 8th position already. It's a fantastic performance from the guy that never gives up, and he never surrenders. Don't you know? Don't you know? So chasing Sergio Perez. We're in the middle at the moment of a Red Bull sandwich. And I don't know what Verstappen was doing so far back, to be honest. But anyway, we have got past him up into the points. But Verstappen is fighting back. He's trying to get through us in the chicane. Oh, God, no. Verstappen, there's no room to get past us there, Max. No room at all. Make a little bit of contact with Maxi Boy there, but I think we're okay. We hold on to 8th position at the moment. Still chasing Sergio Perez, who already's got the gap up to 2.9 seconds. Yes, we haven't even done a lap yet, and he's already got the gap up to nearly 3 seconds. Wowzers, me trousers. Anyway, we will continue with our potato. Our potato Alfa Romeos. Once again, Maxi Boy's looking very angry behind us, trying to get past, but we managed to fend him off and hold on to this 8th position. Sebastian Vettel in the Aston Martin is just behind Vettel, as you can see, fighting with him like crazy. Car's coming to the pits. I think that was Vettel. Now, did Vettel have some contact with Verstappen there as he was trying to get past? I'm not quite sure, but Vettel's come in for a pit stop, as you can see. Very early stop for Sebastian Vettel as we accelerate forward now to lap 3. Yes, no change of positions, but look in the rear view mirror. Look at them. Look, they're fighting like crazy. They're getting past Verstappen. I don't believe it. A Haas is overtaken, and also Williams has got past. George Russell's got past. Oh, Verstappen surely must have a problem with his car there, because he's slowing right down and losing places like nothing. Wowzers, me trousers, as we accelerate forward lap 5. Yes, still in 8th position for Hookster. Now 18 seconds behind Sergio Perez, but just ahead of George Russell in that Williams car. Is looking very, very racy right behind us. You can see he's going for a move now down the inside, but we should have been covered off as we go very, very tight into this corner. Yes, we do. So we're holding on still to this 8th place. Russell behind us, and Perez now 19 seconds ahead of us up the road. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We accelerate forward out to lap 7. So it's time for us to come in for our pit stop now. Yes. So we pit on lap 7. We've got a huge trolley train of cars behind us, as you can see on the mini-map. In fact, there they all are. They've been bunched up behind the Hookster for quite a few laps now. And now it's time for them to make their pit stop, as well as it's time for us to make ours. So in we come now. Change onto the yellow side. What's going on? No, they're changing the wing. No, boys, no, I don't want... No, oh, for fuck's sake, I don't believe it. Yes, unfortunately, if anyone knows who plays this game, it's very, very easy to get the wing change now, because slight little bit of damage and they changed the wing. And unfortunately, I forgot to change the settings to switch the auto repair for the wing off. Oh God. So the Hookster unfortunately has made a fundamental error there. We rejoin in 19th place. We're still ahead of our teammate Giovinazzi, but it's not looking good now for any championship points, because of course, as we accelerate forward at lap 10, this is Hungary, the worst track on the circuit for the Hookster. But we are going to continue on. We're going to continue on with our little potato. You can see our little potato has got quite a little bit of wear on its engine at the moment, as we go for a move down the inside of Latifi, Queen Latifi, and it get through beautifully. Up now into 18th place. The next target is Guan Yu Zhou. He's in a Williams for this season. A Williams, yes. Fantastic. But can we get past Guan Yu Zhou and get another place away? Let's have a look as we accelerate for lap 11. We caught right to the back of Guan Yu Zhou in that Williams. Our car is looking decidedly under par at the moment, but we're going to go for a move down inside of Guan Yu Zhou. He tries to block off the line, but we go for the tighter inside line. Can we hold on to it? Yes, we can. It's up there to 17th position and chasing Esteban Ocon in the Alpine. But of course, no points in this race are going to come to the Hookster as we accelerate forward down to lap 14, lap 14, still in 17th. Oh no, Pierre Gasly is out of the session. That means we may move up another position, because I think he was in front of us. Great news for us. Just looking at the mini-map. Yes, there he is, just ahead of us. Parked up on the, I think, the left-hand side of the, yes, there he is. There's Pierre Gasly. So, yes, indeed, Mr. McGreedy. We move up one place now, up into 16th position. Fantastic. So, it's not all bad. We're not going to end up last, which is great news for us. Great news indeed. As we accelerate forward out of lap 16, just 2 laps to go in the Grand Prix. We've got Guan Yu Zhou, and we've got a yellow flag for someone who's, oh, Jesus Christ! Where the hell did that car come from? Oh, that was close. That was close. We almost smacked straight into that Alpine, which was right in the middle of the circuit. Where's the safety car? Where is the safety car? FIA. That was absolutely ridiculous. That was definitely parked in a dangerous place. Definitely. But no safety car. Guan Yu Zhou uses the opportunity to get past us under DRS, but we're going to go tight to the inside line and get the place back. So, yes. Oh, my goodness. That scared the shit out of me. That scared the absolute bejesus out of me. Anyway, we're now up to 15th position and fighting like crazy as we accelerate forward to the last lap of the race. Charles Leclerc, Charlie Boy in the Ferrari. A Ferrari. Well done to Charlie. Has won the race. We're going to finish in 15th place. We can just fend off Guan Yu Zhou, which I think we are going to. Well, I say that. He's getting very close behind us. But anyway, George Russell will finish ahead of us in 14th position. And unfortunately, it's going to be no points for Hookster and our little potato. But we tried our best. But yes, that little error at the pit stop meant that we had a wing change, which would have lost us about 5 or 6 seconds. And in this game, 5 or 6 seconds is an eternity, absolute eternity, as we're about to cross the line in 15th place. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Somehow I think I may be getting a palm of the week for this. Anyway, there you go. Driver of the day goes to Lando. Lando, we love you, Norris.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take.
Now it's time to see the Clown Man. Yes, you can't see him in real life because he's been sacked in 2023, but in the game of 2021, there he is. Benotio, whatever his bloody clown face name was, I don't know. Anyway, enough of that. There's Charles Leclerc, who won the race, and there are the Ferrari team mechanics, and there's also Tiamat Marjuk, Benjamin Daly, famous F1 YouTuber. Fantastic. Oh, I almost gave myself an ice cream headache then. Anyway, let's go on to the podium now and see what happens when they celebrate being on the podium. Well, we know what happens, don't we? Yes, there they are. There's Charlie Boy. There's Carlos Sainz, who also finished right next to him in second position. Well done. As Charlie Boy now holds up the trophy high. Well done. And the champagne goes over everyone. Wowzers me trousers. Fantastic. So let's go to the points on the doors after that round and see where we ended up. So Charles Leclerc won the race. Unfortunately, we didn't get any points, but neither did our teammate Antonio Giovinazzi. So in the standings now, you can see we're in 6th place. We have actually dropped down. We're now 43 points behind the leader, Valtteri Bottas. Lewis Hamilton in 2nd place. Daniel Ricciardo in the McLaren in 3rd position. Carlos Sainz in 4th. Sergio Perez just ahead of us in 5th position. There you go. There you go, everyone. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. And we're about 5th in the Constructors. So there you go. Another episode has been completed. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome as always. And yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later.